These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hello, I'm Megan Thompson with your top stories right now from ABC15 Arizona. And we continue to track the latest following the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump. He is currently in Milwaukee ahead of the Republican National Convention after he was shot in the ear at a rally in Pennsylvania. The FBI has identified the suspect as 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks. The shooter was shot by a Secret Service sniper team. And the innocent spectator who died at the rally, he has been identified as 50-year-old Corey Comprador, a husband and father of two. His family posting tributes online after his death. Two others in the hospital, and we know they are in stable condition. We're getting new insight this morning from an Arizonan who's been tasked with planning and protecting presidents at events for decades. Frank Thorwald worked for years in the Reagan and George H.W. Bush administrations, including on the presidential advance team, preparing locations for those visits. He has helped the advance teams on several of President Donald Trump's visits to Arizona. He was stunned to see that assassination attempt on Saturday and noted that the gunman was outside of the event's security barrier, roughly 2 football fields from the stage.
When you get that far away, it's local law enforcement that will have the responsibility more than likely. And I can't say how this team worked precisely, but typically that's what you would do. The Secret Service with their snipers are the backup to protect that.
Now, no matter how it unfolded, there are serious questions that remain on how a gunman was able to get on the roof. Thorwald expects the Secret Service to look inward, much like they did after the failed attempt on Reagan's life back in 1981. Here at home, Phoenix police are asking for your help to identify a man they believe shot and killed another man in West Phoenix on May 5th. Officials say the victim, identified as 40-year-old William White, was walking behind a business complex near 51st Avenue in the I-10 when the suspect approached him on a white bicycle. That man then pulled out a gun, shooting and killing White. Anyone with information is asked to call Silent Witness. And ABC 15 following up on a tragic story we told you about all of last week. The Arizona dad who says he left his 2-year-old daughter in the car in Marana is now being charged with second-degree murder. The father told police he left the car and AC running, but both were off when the girl was found. Police speaking with Scripps News Tucson about the case.
We are human just as the rest of our community. Many of us are new parents, and we certainly do feel and share in the community's grief with this event.
Search warrants show investigators are looking into the car's electronics to try to find out how long it was parked and whether or not the AC was indeed left on. Happening today, Governor Katie Hobbs is joining Intel and Maricopa County college officials and Fresh Start Women's Foundation to announce a new semiconductor workforce initiative. This news conference is at 11:15 this morning at the Arizona Commerce Authority. You can count on ABC 15 to let you know what does happen there. Well, get ready for some of the biggest deals online. Amazon Prime Day is tomorrow. We know shopping advertisements flood you from all directions through email, text, and social media feeds. Many are real, but many offers are not. So all new this morning, consumer reporter John Matarese has a look at how to shop safely this Prime Day Eve so you don't waste your money.
Shoppers this month are ordering millions of laptops, phones, iPads, and other devices as stores rush to compete with Amazon Prime Day. But that's why it's so important to watch for fake emails and text messages as you do that shopping.
Here at this Amazon pickup point, shoppers are getting ready for Prime Day sales.
If it's a good deal, I'm going to get it.
But Prime member Trey Morgan says he wants to make sure the markdowns he's seeing are the real thing.
What do you think about it? Are good deals?
I mean, there are, but you always wonder if the price went up and then came down for Prime Day, just like a lot of companies do.
That's not the only thing to be concerned about. While you may be ready for Prime Day, so are the criminals, according to cybersecurity provider Check Point. In June alone, Check Point identified more than 1,200 new website domains associated with Amazon. 85% of them were flagged as malicious or suspicious. So before you click an ad or link, look closely at the sender's email address for misspellings or added characters, and hover over links to see where they will take you.
Anything can be spoofed, and any email is potentially a threat. And the 10 seconds you spend doing those 2 simple checks are a whole heck of a lot less time than what you would have to spend dealing with the potential fallout.
With extra deliveries to your home, Better Business Bureau spokesperson Melanie McGovern is encouraging keeping track of which delivery notifications you signed up for.
That's where people get confused. They'll see a text message, they know they have a product on the way, they'll just blindly click on that link.
While Prime Day can be exciting,
if things go on sale, maybe I'm going to empty out my bank account.
you want to make sure scammers don't empty your bank account first so you don't waste your money. I'm John Matarese.
Time now for that most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosua. After thunderstorms hit the valley and many spots in our state yesterday and last night, that rain has cleared up, but we've got plenty of cloud cover. The clouds will linger. It'll be partly cloudy today here in the Phoenix area. Dry through much of the day, though, as we watch storms get going across the higher terrain. And then eventually, late this evening into tonight, we could see some of those storms that develop to our east move off the higher terrain and into the valley. Timing similar to yesterday's storms. So after 7 p.m. through that 8, 9, even 10 o'clock hour, we'll watch for a few storms that could move into the valley. That high today, 108, 105 in Casa Grande, triple digits in Sedona with 90s in spots like Show Low, but upper 80s in Flagstaff. Daily storm chances, but they will be trending down overall Tuesday and Wednesday before they start to ramp back up Thursday and through the upcoming weekend, especially across Arizona's higher terrain. But we'll see better storm chances in the valley too through the end of the week and then again this weekend. In the meantime, it's going to get hotter too. 108 today, but highs top 110 again starting tomorrow.
For the latest headlines, weather and traffic, head to abc15.com or download that free ABC 15 mobile app.
These latest headlines from ABC 15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.